This world ain't fair, and don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. We solemnly swear, it's in the air, drama popping everywhere. It's no love, ain't no feelings to spare. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. So have a seat, strap up, and let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
So you didn't go nowhere for Easter? You didn't do nothing?
No, I stayed at home.
You didn't go to church? Nothing? You didn't put on your Easter best or whatever it is?
Nope.
Sunday's best.
Sunday's best. No, but it's an Easter best too, isn't it? Or is it just Sunday best?
Nope. Listen to my sermon in my bed and watch Murder Mystery 1 and 2 on Netflix.
That shit sound bunk as shit.
It was, 'cause that shit's trash.
Man,
I like that.
that was bunk. I didn't do nothing. I just did some yard work. You didn't do nothing, Luke? Oh, we did see what he was doing.
Yeah, he was dying Easter eggs and booed up.
Man, I never seen a grown man paint with no kids. He was over there painting eggs.
But then he painted a dick on the egg.
Then he what?
He painted a dick on the egg. Did you not see that?
No, I didn't. I obviously wasn't looking for dicks, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't looking either, but that's what he painted on the egg.
But that sounds like something he would draw.
It was a big one, too.
Oh, you had a big dick? You're not going to answer that?
Shut your bitch ass up.
Wow.
That's all I got.
I guess we're starting the podcast.
Big dick egg.
Who the fuck is that?
Don't play with eggs or dicks over here. But what I will say, people, we back in the building.
Damn, is that Grizz?
The Grizz back in the building.
That's fucking Grizzly Adams.
God, he sounded like DMX coming in with a growl.
You know,
He got his sunglasses on and everything.
you know I can't see.
You know, nigga, he be trying to look cool and shit.
He did
Eyes
look
burnt.
cool.
Hey,
He did look
yeah.
cool. He
Thank
do
y'all-
look
Thank
cool.
y'all was going for a
Come
cool
on,
look.
man.
Thank
He
y'all.
Yeah,
pulled it off.
you got to give
Thank
him that.
y'all.
He came in the building. He got his little dress going.
Yeah,
He
hey, the
stunned.
dress still going. Hey.
He stunned on him.
He only did that because I told him
Yeah.
Katina was here. I said, Katina here. He said, oh, man, give me a couple more minutes.
Tighten them
Wait a
up.
minute, let me get
Tighten the braids up. The braids up.
Put the wave cap back on real fast.
All right, y'all ready to pod, man?
Man,
Yeah,
let's go. It's going to be a
go.
good show. Let's go.
All right, let's roll. Hey,
Ooh.
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. You're not tuned in to the biggest, baddest motherfucking podcast in the land. We are, what are we?
No, we so solemnly swear.
Why the fuck did you fuck up the name?
Let us say that shit.
Coming to you live from Legendary Lab 7 Studios, the home of the infamous Roundtable. Yes, indeed. We are powered by the man, the myth, the legend, super producer, my main man, Mr. Motherfucking D. Francis. What's up, baby? Oh, he ain't got no damn mic.
It's going to be a good show then. It's going to be a good show.
A thumbs up from D. Francis. All right. We got my amigo, my main man, Mr. Alicia on the motherfucking building. What's up, baby?
What's good? What's good, fam?
All right. Yes, indeed. We got the Queen, Christina, as always, in the motherfucking building. Hello, Christina. How are you? Hey.
Oh, bullshit ass.
Hey, all right. And guess what, man? We got an OG in the motherfucking building. This young man, he hails from the north side of Houston.
Oh, damn.
He hails
And he ain't even no young man.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, he ain't no young man no more.
Damn.
He hails from the south side of H-Town, Texas, man. He's been all over the motherfucking globe. He is the OG of the podcast. He definitely, established kicking this motherfucker off. He goes by many names. Some call him Sunshine. but I'm gonna stick to the script and call it
I'll take
Mr. Motherfucking Grizzly Adams in the building one time.
Oh, wow. Not even a clap.
Oh, crazy. Hey, I need them boos because I'm about to say some shit, man.
Are you the villain? Are you the
I'm about
villain?
to say some
Now, Grizzly Adams in the building one time. What's up, baby?
Man, trying to win. Just trying to win one, brother.
Hey, man, it's good to see you, man.
Man, good to see you too, brother.
Man, you look amazing, man.
Yeah, that's what the mirror told me too. That's what.
Oh, okay. Go and talk your shit.
Hey,
Talk your shit.
Give me.
Go and talk your
Amen.
shit. All right. Well, hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, we good,
Good.
man.
I'm glad to be back.
All right. Well,
It almost felt funny not podding yesterday on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
It
like
did.
now we're making it up. Like Francis was talking earlier, it feels like a bye week from your favorite football team.
a bye week?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh.
not that kind of.
No, but I feel,
Texas fans, but that's heartbreak. Like,
but I feel that way too since I missed the other week because I was gone.
Oh,
with my
that was a
family.
good podcast.
That was one of the best podcasts.
We had so
That
much
was such
fun.
an amazing pod.
We actually got our thoughts
Nah.
across.
It's just good to have you back, Regina.
look at it. Look,
We
don't
full
cut
of
him.
shit.
Don't
Whatever.
cut him.
Yeah, we started.
You know, you remember last motherfucker played with it. Let's keep it moving, man.
We're gonna leave that right where it's at. Everybody at the table, man. Right hands up. Let's swear in.
Hey.
All right. We're gonna start with Grizzlie Adams, sir. Do you solemnly swear to keep it 100, sir?
On Robert Earl.
All right. Mr. Alicio, sir, do you solemnly swear to keep it 100?
100, sir.
All right. Miss Kratina, Queen Kratina, ma'am, do you solemnly swear to keep it 100?
100.
All right.
Mr. Luke, you keeping it 100 in him?
Hey, man. Absolutely. 100.
That's the first. Let's go.
First time for everything, except that Kevin Gates shit.
Hey, well.
All right, let's talk. What's on the docket today? What y'all talking about today? What we talking about? Fuck it.
Kevin Gates.
We starting off weirdo from the beginning.
So what's up with Kevin Gates?
Shit.
Kevin Gates is I don't know. First of all, is this story true?
Yes.
That's a big if. That's a big if, brother.
Yeah, I don't want to put no shit out that ain't true.
But I mean, if she's throwing it out there like that,
If who?
her, him, them.
Oh,
Man,
Wha-
all right now.
watch it.
Her. Because she actually had the operation. So she would be a her.
But operation. So what's the operation?
She had a sex change.
Yeah, I don't.
No. I get that. I get we say that, but in reality, what does that mean?
That would make her her. If she changed her sex.
So it was a guy that cut off the penis,
Inverted the penis.
and so it's a coochie.
Yes.
Yeah, it depends on how.
Have y'all ever seen one of these before? Like one of the new coochies?
I had.
No, I only have seen my own.
Courtney was telling me about it off the air.
Courtney, so so talk to us about this new.
He said the scars are different.
I'm gonna be honest with you, motherfucker. When he said the dick invert, I instantly tightened up a little bit. Like I instantly like, oh shit, that shit hurted. That shit hurted to even hear.
I don't know. The only coochie I've seen is mine.
It's the only one.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah. No. So no, I'm curious because Kevin Gates, I guess, supposedly had a sexual encounter with a transsexual. Is it woman? Do you call it
A transsexual man that is now a woman.
Yeah.
She's a her. If she.
Yeah, but she's still trans though, right?
Yeah, she was calling
Is-
herself trans.
So
Is that a
do you
trans?
call that?
I don't
Do you call this person a transsexual woman?
Yeah.
It's a trans
Yeah.
woman.
Whatever you turn into, that yes,
That's what. Okay, so
Yeah.
so he supposedly had a sexual encounter with a transsexual
when
woman.
I think about transsexual woman, I think about a motherfucker that's 6 feet tall with some titties and still got a stick and two balls, a bat and two balls. When I think about
How often do you
transsexual-
think about this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've never really thought about it like that.
Listen. I literally, that's what I think about. I don't think about a motherfucker that cut it up, split it open, and spread it wide or whatever the fuck.
So somebody
Wait a minute,
Googled,
wait a minute,
somebody
wait a
been Googling some
Nah,
shit.
I took it from you. I took it.
Yeah, you use the word inverted. Wait, so
That's
that
what he said. That was impressive. That was the SAT word, by the way.
it was. So it goes inside.
Yeah, but basically it's
So they don't cut it off.
they basically drill a hole on the way in and
Ugh.
push that motherfucker in so it'll feel like that.
Can you
Like that soft-
Can you
that soft-
re-invert it if you like? It's like I don't really fuck with
I'm
this
sure that
woman shit.
motherfucker gone, my boy.
Yeah, I think that
I'm sure that motherfucker probably gone when she do all that shit too. Ain't nothing you cutting and splitting open.
I don't think you're coming back from that one.
Okay, man. So okay, go ahead, Christine.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's
So
like
what-
that at birth. Like, that's the coochie itself. That's what it is. The clit is what would have been a dick.
So you trans?
No.
I'm just saying.
No, but I'm just saying, like, so I can see, like, how they
So
made it into
is
a coochie.
Is the bigger the penis, the deeper the coochie?
Wait, can we switch subjects? All right, Kevin Gates.
we can't make it. We don't know. But what I will say about this entire
Yeah, this is all
situation
alleged.
is, God damn, man.
I mean, but according to the interview, she said that, he was cool about it. They had a nice time. And, I'm sorry. Because in my mind, I'm picturing this like,
oh my gosh. Okay.
how did he not know? Like looking at her.
So
like,
I mean, but she looked like a girl.
Yeah,
She looked like a girl.
She is a girl, Alicio.
No, the motherfucker was a man. But she looked like a girl, and he was down on her. And she says, what did she say?
He allegedly met her, and they had a little encounter. He started going down on her, right?
Yeah, but she said, I'm a squirt. She said, I'm a squirt. And then he's like, nah,
No,
you ain't
you
squirting, you nutting.
You about to nut.
You about to nut. And so he was cool with it like that. I wouldn't, I don't even know, what do you do in a situation where.
You don't get in that situation. That's what you do. You don't even.
I think that's a dangerous situation to play with yourself in. No
Exactly.
pun. For her, for whoever the fuck, like whoever that person, like that's a dangerous.
Because she wasn't up front by saying
And
that
that's
she
what
was
I was
trans
thinking.
until he was down on her. She said that she was spread eagle. He was down on her, and he stopped eating her and said, "Hey, are
'Cause he
you
seen the
trans?
scars.
Are you trans?" Because he saw the scars were different. And
so he found out while he was already at dinner.
yeah.
no going down on her.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, I thought dinner,
Boy, you slow sometimes. But yeah.
No, I mean that's not dinner. I don't want that dinner.
Hey,
I mean, but I do agree with you. I do feel like, one, as people nowadays, we have to ask those questions, but people should be forthcoming with that, because what if he wasn't okay? Like that
Yeah.
could have been.
So how offended would you be if me and you were on a date and I just casually say, "You're not trans, are you?" You would be like, "Do I look like a man?" That's the end of the night. We ain't doing nothing after this.
I do agree.
That's a
with
good
that.
point. That's a good point.
I agree with that. However, I feel like it's a time and a place and how you present the information. But before you get to the sex, you need to tell people so they know. Because
Okay,
what
so-
if she was spread eagle, he
listen,
was
the
eating
date
out.
before I take you to fucking Applebee's, I need to fucking know: do you have heavy equipment, or is your shit like?
I don't know. I just go by the voice. Like if I'm talking to Christina, I'm pretty certain I'm cool
They
in that
trans?
area. But if let's say Kevin Gates was going down, and I'm gonna reenact this thing. I'm about to come.
All deep and shit. I'm about to nut.
I'm about to. No,
So 2 minutes into it, pretty much.
hold on, y'all. Y'all already know. Hey, y'all, I'm so sorry. we want to apologize to the trans community for joking. We just, hey, that was Grizzly Adams, by the way.
That nigga ain't been on the show. He come back with some bullshit.
You trying to be like Charles on BMF?
That's funny.
Oh my God. Okay, so Kevin Gates, guilty, not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm guilty for like fucking just still keep on trucking. I mean,
Hey, guilty for starting that motherfucking car with his bare hands. That's guilty for that nigga being Bruce Leroy. When Bruce Leroy lit up Bruce Leroy. Guilty for that shit.
Right.
He said that shit. He guilty.
Yeah, that nigga say
he do
started-
too much.
He
He
charged the
just-
battery with his big. Get the fuck out of here, Kevin Gates. All right, get out of here. I don't know if you really did this or not. I don't know if the story is true, but if it is true, you are guilty. And man, you're just guilty anyway, just like Grizzly said.
So does it make him gay though?
Yeah, nigga, I don't know.
I don't know, because
Hey, ask me when we cut the mics off.
So we
when you think about it, though, I don't think that will make him gay, because she is a woman. It's not like,
Yes.
I mean,
Let me go ahead and be politically incorrect and no, she's not. You know what I'm
Here
saying?
we go.
I'm gonna say this before I take you on a high level date, a high, what you call it, a high paying date, and we walk out of motherfucking Chili's on that high I spent all that money at Chili's. You better tell me, hey,
on a 2 for
this
20.
pussy ain't a pussy.
Hey, Grizzly Adams hasn't been in the show in a while. Quit tapping the table.
Yeah, hey, you know you used to have to
came
tell me that shit all the
every
time,
fucking
man.
5 minutes.
You didn't tell her.
I mean, but at the same time, you deserve whatever pussy you get for that 2 for 20. Like,
Oh my God.
Wow, Apple.
as long as it's a pussy shit. Hey.
hey, that's
Yeah, listen,
Even
back
trans
down.
pussy?
Listen.
that's
That ain't pussy, man. It can't be. I ain't never. Pussy don't transform. Man.
I'm about to rain down. All right, let's go.
So you trying to say it's vegan pussy?
Wait, what?
What?
Because that's definitely meat turned pussy, so that wouldn't be vegan pussy. I don't know, man.
Vegan pussy.
Man.
This is
Okay, I'm out of this one. Next.
Yeah, let's keep it moving before we get canceled.
Yeah.
We already.
Grizzly wanted to talk about the subject.
I mean, but on the subject of trans, Bud Light changed their can.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. So I saw some beer cans with the rainbow on them, and I was like, oh.
Oh, Skittles inside the can.
No,
But apparently, like right wing
they-
conservatives were going crazy.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my good brothers on the right wing, man.
Yeah, man. Right,
You left wing niggas do anything. God damn it.
right wing.
A beer on the can? Nigga trying to get fucked up, but now he like,
So what was going on with the beer can?
Let me tell you how bad like your marketing has to be. Like how you're not aware of your audience. You know what I'm saying? Like I can understand you did that to White Claw. Like White Claw, that to me is
More
you know what
liberal
I'm saying?
drink.
More of a liberal
can see
deal. You know
that.
what I'm saying? I can see White Claw. I can see like the 0-calorie shit.
Yeah,
know,
but you
being
can't
like
do that. You got these rednecks out here drinking
But Bud Light,
come
like
on,
some,
bro.
who at marketing thought that was a good idea? Like, come on now.
And didn't they put a trans person
Yeah,
on
they
the
put a
can
trans
too?
person on there too.
But why though? What was the reason?
For just being inclusive, being and
but
and
I ain't
that's-
never seen a nigga on the can, so why the fuck is that
That's what I'm saying.
inclusive?
Like Bud, I've never seen nobody on a beer can. So why
But I
start
can see if they did it like in June for Pride or whenever Pride is, I could see them doing it then for
Yeah.
a limited version for marketing.
Okay.
I could see that.
Imagine if they
But
put
just-
Grizzly Adams on there for Pride.
Yeah, come on, man.
But just out the blue, one random April day. It's
Like just why? Yeah,
It's
for what
like,
reason?
because niggas gon', no pun intended, nigga gonna continue to force this shit down your motherfucking throat. Like Kevin Gates did, nigga. That's why they did it. That's fucking why. They're gonna hit you over the head. They gonna shove the shit down your throat, put it down. Man, come on. The fuck I don't even drink beer, my nigga, but still, they're like, God damn, like on the beer can?
But I think
Come on,
I think
man.
that's what threw people off. It was just a random thing. It was no
I just don't think there was no thought into that marketing.
marketing.
Like I don't. They must have lost a bet. Somebody did something.
Consider you being a redneck in South Carolina, finna put you a couple back. You sit on the back of the bed of the pickup truck on a Friday night.
And you crack
and
that
Billy
bitch open.
Bob pull him out. He throw you a cold one, and you look at that motherfucker. And you see that shit, you lose your fucking mind at that point.
Billy Bob, you see this
what
shit?
What the fuck is this, Billy Bob?
Man, yeah, I can see that.
Go
But-
home and beat up his
I-
sister slash wife.
But I can see that right here in Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what the
So
fuck is you?
I was looking online and I saw all these right wing cats talking about they fucking boycott Bud and they ain't drinking Bud Light. I'm like, what? But then I saw the reason why and I was like, yeah, that's
But the truth is, they are going to lose a market share. They are. I mean,
can see that.
they hold the biggest market share in beer currently, Anheuser-Busch,
Yeah.
and they're going to take a hit because their loyal base.
Uh-huh.
Them people that really feel passionate about, they're not buying that shit. They're switching over to Coors. They're switching over to some other bullshit. Which at the
they'll be
same
back.
time,
They'll be back.
it's dumb.
Yeah.
It is dumb to overreact like that, but I just don't think that it was just thought through.
Yeah. But at what point do we stop? Like, I've never went to my weed man and had to.
critique.
Look over here, drawing penises on paper.
I'm taking pictures of
Come on.
notes.
Look, I've
really
never
drawing dick.
I've never went and got a 8-ball from my coke dealer, and that nigga had a dick on that motherfucker. Like, please,
That's the logo.
Get out no more, my nigga. I'm not getting out no more, my nigga. You good? Like, what the fuck?
All right, so you go to your weed man, you get you a sack of weed.
Yeah.
And Caitlyn Jenner's on the plastic.
Back index to
Do
see.
you boycott?
Back index to see.
I think about when my 4th grade teacher told me to never do drugs. And I said, you know what?
There.
I failed you. Miss Johnson, I failed you, and I'm going to start today. I'm going to start.
Boy,
Y'all
okay.
Y'all know.
All right, so Bud Light, guilty, not guilty?
Guilty to the motherfucker.
Yeah. What you say?
I mean, it's just dumb. It's just dumb marketing. It's dumb. I mean, I do think, I think actually Grizzly's right about shoving that shit down your throat when it's just unnecessary. And that's one of them unnecessary things. I'm all for inclusion. I'm all for, being fair to everybody. But like he said, you don't have black motherfuckers on there. Why would you have the gay motherfuckers on there? It's just.
They don't have nobody on there.
I've never seen nobody
on
here.
there.
They do partnerships with football and things like that. With
I've
the
seen
NFL
shit
and
like
baseball.
that. Like I've seen, even like the Dallas Cow, I've seen the star on there before.
Right. And
But I've never seen an actual person.
no,
right?
I've never
I've
seen
seen
a person.
symbols.
And y'all
I've
want to
seen-
start there? Y'all want to start?
It just
Nah.
didn't make
Out of
sense.
all
All
places.
right, guilty. Fuck it, out of here. But like, fuck out of here. What else we got? Oh, I saw this shit. We mentioned that Coolio passed away from fentanyl overdose.
R.P. to Coolio.
What y'all say to that? Yeah, R.P. Coolio.
Man, it's out there tough, boy. Man, it's killing folks. Motherfuckers need to chill out and then popping pills and just smoke regular ass weed and chill out.
I wondered when he got his package of fentanyl out of there. Hey, listen.
I think it's sad though, and
Absolutely.
And then also I think it's not right that when people die, people feel like they have to know the reason why they died.
Yeah, his family really could have kept that shit. Like,
yeah, I don't know
if it's his family.
I disagree with that.
Like, keep that shit. If they wasn't killed, bro, keep that. You keep that shit.
I like to know why motherfuckers.
Me too. It's one thing I hate when I'm on Facebook and I see somebody die. and I be looking at the comments and ain't nobody saying what the fuck happened. I'm like, nigga, what happened?
Hey, and then 2 hours later, you get a post. Don't be caught on my motherfucking mama asking what happened to my brother. Bitch, we know what happened. I think I know what happened, but help me out, bitch. I really
let's confirm this shit.
Bitch, I'm having a hard time at work trying to figure out what happened to this nigga.
But I just think
Call 3 or 4 people.
I just think it's intrusive. I do. I think like.
Come on. If you're putting it out there for RIP, goddamn it, tell me.
Yeah.
No, I look at it like this. If let's just say it's a health related thing, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could help somebody. Maybe you could stop somebody. What's the word I'm looking for? Like
you're bringing awareness.
Awareness, right?
No, and I get that, but I think when it first happened, I think the family needs time to process. Now, if they want to say it later on, then yes. But I think for him, they haven't even had his funeral yet.
I knew he was on
I'm
drugs.
in the comments. I'm looking,
Coolio
nigga, how this nigga died?
Coolio died months ago, though.
Yeah.
It's old.
So that's what she's saying.
But
That's cool, right?
No, I still don't think they should have put it out there. I just
don't
know.
It's
I
like
just
when
feel
motherfucker going through a hard time, they say, pray for my family. Don't ask why, bro. I gotta.
Nah,
I'm
going to
go to the Lord. I need to know.
I think that's different because I feel like if you asking somebody to pray for you, and if you are a prayerful person, then how are you going to ask God to do something if you don't know what you're asking him to do?
You can ask. You can say, just look out for my boy Courtney. Look out for my boy Courtney Adams one time.
Let's say you.
But I still want
But
to
you're
know.
supposed to be specific in prayer.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
am I
you
nosy?
are.
I didn't even realize am I nosy?
Yes.
You black.
I never really thought that. Because now I'm thinking like when a nigga do post like, hey man, y'all keep my family and keep me in prayer. I'd be like, why?
Nah, nigga.
But I think that's like a lot of
what's
people
going on?
ask.
Where in life did you go wrong to have to come to a public center?
It asks for prayer for
I need to
But
know,
that
nigga.
too, like I'm not. I have to agree with Grizzly on this. Like, if you
Yeah.
come to a public forum on
All right, cut Cortina's mic, D. Francis.
That's two people. That's two people that
because
agree.
I think people overshare, and
They
if
do
you
overshare.
can't come on the social media platform and say, "Hey, do this for me," you're asking me to pray for you, but you don't want to tell me why.
Yeah.
Because you could have asked your friends, your family, your neighbors to pray for you, your pastor. You got a lot of people, and I'm not saying I don't pray for people. What I'm saying is, it's just. You kind of owe people an explanation if
you've
you're gonna
already
put it
went
out
out
there.
Yeah, I got you.
But-
I feel that.
But we know it's one of the 3: dicks, drugs, or money.
Wait, hold on.
when
I
they
got a
dad-
question.
you know what I'm saying?
What is up with y'all with dicks today?
Yeah,
Cortina.
I haven't mentioned.
You was shit. They shoving this shit down our throats. That was you.
I didn't say dick, though.
What are they shoving down
What
your
are they
throat?
shoving?
Is this what we do when we record on Mondays? We just mention dick?
Yeah, that was a lot of dick.
Dick Mondays.
What you about to say though?
I was about to ask Cortina. Oh, when last time you prayed for me?
I pray for y'all all the time.
Y'all. Nigga, I said me. I ain't said nothing about these other
No, but I'm just saying collectively I do, because anything I'm attached to, I want it to grow and prosper. So I do always pray, because my prayer is always that anything connected to me
I had another
be
dick joke.
positive and
Anything I'm attached to, I wanted to grow and prosper.
Yeah, but we're talking about prayer though.
Yeah, she's talking about prayer.
oh my God.
I had another one.
But if you post online, if I fuck with you, you post online, I need somebody to pray for me, or you say pray for me, I usually pray right then and there. I take
Yes,
10
that's what
seconds
I'm
to say
saying.
it.
Like, if
I
it's
don't,
some-
I'm gonna forget. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like if you have to come to this platform,
If you have to come,
Every chance.
Man, we finna.
Then-
We need.
we getting canceled.
he definitely need
After
prayer.
that first,
We need Jesus. We need.
Yeah, but I do feel like you have to be in a dire need
Yeah.
to come to social media for anything. Like I tell people all the time, like when I be reading people posts, and I'm guilty of it sometimes. Sometimes people just need to get it off. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? People need to tell someone to feel better. So I don't, I wouldn't necessarily say I would get on there and tell all my business, but it has been some time I didn't have to tag some people and put some people in place on some stuff.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow. Care to share?
no.
I think when it comes to social media, that's the dangers of it, though.
Yeah.
Because you literally wake up in the morning and you can reach for the phone and say what's on your mind. And
That's what it said.
If you're not a married person sleeping next to your person, nobody's there to be like, hey, what's going on? Stop. You say, hey, don't post that.
Yeah.
You just let it flow. And that's what happens a lot
in.
of times. I've seen some shit on social media. I'll be like, bro, why in the fuck would you come tell us?
I think it's gotten better over the years, though. It used to
Hell
be really
no.
bad.
I think you're just used to it now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen, I
could
remember,
be true.
I never forget, and she listened out well. My ex-wife cousin tagged somebody and said,
What's her name?
nah, I'm not gonna do that. She tagged the girl and said, why we just find out we fucking the same nigga? I fell on the floor. My ex-wife thought it was, I was like, dog, did she really just say this on social? I think sometimes it becomes too much of a diary, and then what happens when you people ask certain questions, then it was like, oh, you want to retract? Like, oh, nah, I don't mean it like that. But once you put it out there,
It's out there.
it's out there. So of course people gonna wonder and ponder about what you talking about. So I just think that's the dangers of that shit, though.
Well, I think it's become like the hood newspaper. Like you learn everything off social media.
yeah,
I can see
you,
that.
you find out who's sleeping with who.
That's
Who's
right.
divorced.
Who got cans? Who didn't beat motherfuckers up at gas stations?
Don't do me. Don't do
Not
me.
all the time.
He really just dropping jewels like that.
All right. So,
Okay.
but all right. Rest in peace to Coolio. That's what we started with.
R.P.
this from.
Coolio.
But we knew he was on drugs from that haircut.
Coolio was a real loke too, man. R.P. to the
Well, first of all, people out here got all kind of weird haircuts.
Oh wow, why she look at Grizzly when she
yeah, she did look out. She
She did look out to the left.
Everybody got to
Hey.
look out. Nigga, take that shit out. But listen, what I'm
She
trying
did.
to say is,
I really love Grizzly hair.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
do. I'm just saying, like, look at these niggas in Dallas. They got weird
Yeah.
haircuts.
Yeah.
I mean, like, every time I go there, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, them shaggy
Dallas is more of a Louisiana city.
No, it's not. You know what? You just been hating on
Wait.
the boot. Like, wait a minute.
Speaking of Louisiana, did y'all see my boy Webby, man?
just like Brittany Griner. Yeah,
Just like
wow.
Britney Spears. nigga.
I don't know what, bro.
What's going on?
I don't
when
know,
people-
but
listen,
that
when
coat was clean though.
when people start saying shit about conspiracy theories and you have to do certain shit to get on, sometimes I be like, you know what? Maybe they not crazy. Maybe they are right. Because niggas just be, celebrity niggas just do some stupidest shit ever now. I be like, bro,
It's
what
high fashion.
They gotta be. That's
Nah.
very high.
That,
I think
he high on fentanyl. That's the only
That's-
high he
that is-
on. That shit was ridiculous.
But the coat was nice. I was like, okay, Webby, I see.
Man, all I saw was the crop top. I ain't even see the coat. I was like, bro, what in the fuck?
What was
I
the-
saw
what was
the
the
belly.
stomach tattoo?
The nigga had his belly out.
Yeah, but what was
It's
on
that savage life, but I don't know who the people was.
Man.
Like,
Sassy Savage.
Sassy life, nigga.
Sassy Savage. Yeah. Come on, Webby.
Yeah,
Come on, Webby. Go and do some interviews like Boosie and say some stupid shit, but don't dress like that no more, brother.
that boy say some stupid shit like
Come on.
No, really, that's the new hustle, really, right now. Just jumping on interviews and just saying crazy wild shit
Outlandish
every
shit.
week. Yeah.
Get the
And Webby would probably be the king of that shit. Webby could fucking take Boosie's spot in
Yeah.
that shit.
You probably wouldn't understand shit he's saying, but if you do,
But hey, it'll go viral every week.
every week.
All right. Webby, you guilty. I'm sorry. Get your shit together.
guilty. As
You know who else guilty? And I ain't gonna even ask y'all. I'm just start out right now. The Dalai Lama. You guilty, nigga.
You don't want him to suck your tongue?
You ain't never
God
asked
damn,
nobody to suck your
Patina.
tongue?
But that's what he was. That's what
Y'all
he
gotta
was
stop.
asking people.
I'm guessing that's what all them niggas on Epstein Island was doing, putting their tongue out and asking kids to suck it. Listen, man, that's some. I seen it with y'all people. Y'all president was doing that too, by the way, kissing them girls, them little spelling bee champion girls and shit. We ain't forgot about that shit.
Y'all just be doing
So,
most.
so you know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you ask me, a lot of these rich motherfuckers just be on some shit, man. That was some weird shit.
Is the Dalai Lama rich?
I'm sure he is.
First of all, let me just be clear with everybody. I don't even know who the fuck the Dalai Lama is.
I don't know that nigga.
I don't know none of these. I don't know who the Pope is. I don't know Mother Teresa. I just know these
So
are figures.
the Dalai Lama is what the leader of the Buddhist religion.
I don't know.
The Pope
Yeah.
is the leader of the Catholic religion,
Catholic, yeah.
and I think all religious leaders are vulnerable, just fucking fucked up people. I mean, that's me. I think a lot of those people are fucking.
Show me the hand with the most power. I'll show you the most corrupt hand. So I don't put.
So the Dalai Lama, he had a little kid on his lap, and he asked the kid to kiss him in the mouth, right?
No, he asked him to suck.
No,
his
first,
tongue.
he asked him to kiss him and give him a kiss.
Yeah.
He gave him a kiss. Then he stuck his tongue out and was like,
suck my
tongue.
That's as cringeworthy a thing when I first seen it, I paused and I said, "Oh," and I haven't even I hurry up and speak fast.
How old was the kid?
He looked like an 8 or 9 year old to me.
Yeah, he looked like he was definitely under.
I'm only
like,
sucking one tongue, bro. Like that's some.
And who was he? I'm just asking.
You bitch ass nigga. Hey, look.
And is he of age?
Yeah, look. Listen, that nigga, that shit was cringe. Like that was like all right, I'm uncomfortable with my skin looking at this nigga do this. Like, but again,
but I don't even understand what was the point of it.
I don't either.
And they said that he's asked of this before. But
why? Like, how do you go around saying, "Hey, suck my tongue"?
Suck my tongue to random motherfuckers too. Nigga, did you
but
brush this
children?
morning?
Forget like just a child.
Brush
Like,
this
right?
morning?
But just all of it though. Like, why you want people sucking your tongue? Why? First of all, I have the whole big thing about people letting their kids sit on people's laps.
Yeah.
That is a whole big thing.
Oh, my kids ain't
clearly-
buddy. Yeah, my kids ain't.
Clearly, that's the wrong nigga to let your kid lap sit on. Period, right there.
You know,
that
but,
nigga. That,
but just besides that point, why? Like,
oh no,
I
that
just,
shit was weird.
why are you letting your kids kiss strangers? I just have so many parenting questions. That
Now
lead
imagine
to
if that
this.
was a little black kid from Harlem Clark.
He was
And it's-
Ain't no way.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Dalai Lama, I'm gonna tell my dad he's gonna fuck you up, Dalai Lama.
Well, what were the parents at? How the parents didn't fuck that boy?
But
Hey, if that was a black kid, you'd heard in the background, Dolly, you doing too much. I think a black mama would have.
I know you fucking lied.
I know you fucking lying, Dolly.
Somewhere in the background.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
But that nigga say, "Suck my tongue" to a little boy, man.
Yeah.
This done turned into a 1970s
You know what?
Coke party. That's the shit y'all they did back then. You're like, come on.
But my thing is, even if you are like a freaky little pedophile type of motherfucker, why would you do that shit like in public?
You shouldn't be doing it at all.
I don't know. We've established that, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm telling you, it's getting spooky out here, and it's only gonna get spooky.
Let me tell you something that came out earlier in the news, and I forgot to even mention it.
What?
Out in Boston, the Catholic Church has moved over 800 Catholic priests out of Boston over the last, I think, 10 years
I could see that.
for fucking molesting kids.
Yeah,
Boys, not
Boys.
kids.
Yeah, boys.
boy.
Boys.
And
That's that Catholic religion for you.
But not even that. I feel like we don't, as a society, talk enough about how boys are molested.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
they're molested a lot.
Yes, I feel like now at a more alarming rate than girls. I just think because boys or males are taught to keep their emotions and feelings to themselves, that people don't really talk about it because it can be very embarrassing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, just in the Catholic Church alone, when you think about it, like, look how many stories over just our period of lifetime that we've heard.
I think when we like you see R. Kelly getting arrested again this time, you know, for shit he's done over the years, and you see other little stories. But I think the simple fact that the rich people, politicians, athletes had a whole island that they went to, and they can
Yes.
fuck underage girls. I'm sure probably some boys there too.
Oh, there's a ton of boys too.
Yeah.
What?
They can fuck underage kids, and it's a book with them out with their names on there. But both sides, we argue left wing, right wing. One thing they can agree on is they not letting nobody drop their book. The fact that we know that, and as American people, we really not pressing that shit. I think that lets you know what
But
we're saying.
that list has been out for a minute though. You know,
Yeah.
Clinton's on there. You know, Trump's on there. Fucking, there's a lot of people on there.
It is. Even when what was that actor named? Corey
Feldman.
Fielding? Yeah,
Feldman?
whatever. He was talking about at the Hollywood parties how they were doing them.
Oh yeah, him and Corey, the other Corey. There was two of them, Corey Haim and Corey
yeah.
Feldman. That them executives used to fucking fuck them and make them do shit for movies and shit to make them famous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can believe it.
I just think
Easy.
that with America being so taboo and we are so cringeworthy of stuff, the underlying sexual perversion that's here is astonishing.
I think in a hypersexual Like we was talking about earlier, and you was talking about somebody doing something gay, and I was like, that's hypersexual. I think in a hypersexual society, and somebody that pushes sex as much as this society does, anything goes. It's only a matter of time. Sexual deviance it's a whole different level of demon. I think a lot of evil is processed and moved and energy through sex. So it's more hypersexual this society gets, the more wild shit you will see out in public. And it's going to fuck you up and it's going to disgust you, but it's coming because it's slowly. When you got fucking grown-ass niggas parading around in heels in front of kids and doing splits and doing all kind of shit, and then in the one show, you got the 13-year-old kid walking around, then you got people like religious leaders asking kids to suck their tongue. Like, man, this shit is going to get spooky, bro.
And the crazy thing is Europe thinks that the U.S. are prunes. Like they're more sexually open and liberal than the United States.
They've
they
been
look
for
at us.
quite some time, though.
Yeah, they've been wild for a minute. They don't give a fuck. Everything go over there.
Well, I think like they feel that way about America because American media keeps some things in house. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not broadcasted there. And true enough, some of the stuff that we're talking about, like the Pope, it's not American. It is a European, thing. Yeah. However, it happens here in the U.S. all the time. Sex trafficking. Look how many people are just celebrities that's marrying underage girls. The whole thing with Marcus Houston and his wife. He wanted to act like he met her at 17, but they didn't do nothing until she was 18. And he married her. Tiger and Kylie. Like, it's...
Hey, I think that's pretty fucked up, the Marcus Houston thing, too, by the way. Having that young girl married to him at that young age. She's like 21 right now.
Right. But I do think that sometimes, you see it with teachers, like women teachers are molesting their students, males, it's both sides.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I ain't never had a teacher molest me.
Right. Me either.
But I think it's a little different for men and women. And
it is, but
I know it's a little different because you got to understand when it comes to sex, men are more the hunters. So we are more considered the predators in our situations. Now, I'm not going to make no excuse for no 30-year-old teacher sleeping with no 14-year-old boy. But when we talking about men and women, it's never going to be the equal as a young man sleeping with an older woman, vice versa. So that's why women tend to get away with it more.
There's no taboo. It's not so taboo.
Because you as a man, you're not giving anything up. You're giving something, so it doesn't matter. The Marcus Houston situation, I can't say nothing. If they consensual adults, that's on you. I'm not finna hit no man over here for having a consensual.
What about grooming a young lady that's underage?
Like Drake does.
And that's what I think it
like
is.
Drake?
Like Drake does.
What you mean? I don't know about that.
What you talking about?
Well, I mean, he had like that chick from Stranger Things. He was
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes, and she was like
I would
14.
say Tiger would probably be a good example.
So you don't consider what D Wade and Gary Ayin doing to their sons grooming? I think that's
say that again.
I don't think that's grooming.
I think
that's grooming.
When you had a 11-year-old boy at the time wearing those long nails and high heels in y'all realm where she's an actress, he's an athlete, and y'all in Hollywood, like I think that's grooming. I think politically correct. Nobody don't want to say it because they don't want to come down on by the community. But I think that's grooming at its finest, and I think allowing your kid to do sexual things to themselves before they turn 16, 17, I think that's grooming. I think that's allowing. And I think that also fits in this conversation. I just think that because that person is considered gay, we don't want to have that conversation. But that's also the biggest ring of pedophilia it's amongst that community as well, though. People don't want to say that either, though. You feel what I'm saying? But
that little boy, I mean, that little girl, boy, whatever, ain't gay. He thinks he's a girl. He was born a boy, right? That's what it was.
If he don't end up having kids and fucking women, he's gay, bro. Like I
don't think that's grooming. Grooming to me is like what Russell Simmons did to Kamora Lee Simmons. Like people don't want to talk about that, but when he met her, she was underage. She was in a model. Grown. That's right. She was a model. She was in his atmosphere.
I think
but she was young.
I think if you walking somebody into a certain light before they're sexual, you walking people into anything that can obtain to a sexual relationship, to me, that's grooming. That's grooming. See, we talking about Kamora, but Kamora, if she was under 18, I would understand. Somebody being 17, we're in Texas, that's 17, that's legal. feel what I'm saying? I can always contest and say I wouldn't do, because it's a lot of shit I wouldn't do that these niggas do. Like, I've never been with nobody that's 5 years younger than me. So I wholeheartedly be like, I don't agree. I wouldn't do that shit. But if it's an adult, I can't say that. When you got kids and you letting kids become sexual beings before they reach 16, 17, to me, that's grooming. I think that's grooming. To me, that's just grooming. Like, and you could be walking ass into somebody in this world, like, I don't want my daughter's 14. I don't want my daughter wearing certain stuff, because I'm honest with myself, because not only am I, if I allow her to do that, I'm walking in, almost putting her out there for some grown man, but I'm also telling her, simultaneously telling her that this is okay. And I'm okaying her behavior in any kind of sexual manner, allow her to do that. See, to me, that's what grooming is. Like, that's just me, though. I could be right.
Yeah, I think we got two different definitions of grooming. Yeah. That can be a form of grooming, just like the other.
Yeah, like when you explain it to that, I definitely understand. Yeah. But I do think, like, you know, when we kind of look at when it comes to pedophilia, you know, just literally like in the 50s and 60s, like what we really don't talk about is that our grandmothers and stuff were getting married at 13, 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
And I think, like, when you talk about, you know, sexual demons and things like that, like, it's already had been implanted. This was the normal, that because women were not looked at as people. We've always been looked at as objects and things over history and time.
Because back then, it was nothing for a 14 or 15-year-old to marry a 30-year-old.
That's right. Because
back then,
they wanted
60
women,
years ago,
they wanted women in childbearing ages, because by the time you hit like 30, you were old and you wasn't, you know, at that age. So they did groom them at a young age, and families sold people, their daughters, off.
And it's a cultural thing too. I mean, and some, you know, in some cultures, it's cool for, you know, for a young lady to be taken care of by an older man, so long as he can provide. Yeah. You know, and it's wrong because we see it culturally as inappropriate. But I mean, at the same time, I wouldn't want, I mean, my daughter's 12. I can't see her 2 years from now saying, "Hey, Dad, I want to marry a 30-year-old. Like, somebody got to fucking die.
See.
No, I get that.
Yeah. See, how we looking at that is wrong, which I completely agree with it, because my daughter, 14, that's still my baby. You feel me? So, but it's a lot of stuff that we here indulge in that's considered pervertive and stuff like that. Like, in the 50s and the 60s, like, if you wore, as a woman, if you wore something that was revealing, you were considered a pervert. Like, you were considered a pervert too.
You were considered a prostitute, not even a pervert.
Okay, I just want to say a whore.
That would be perverted. See, but now that's the norm. You feel what I'm saying? And it's and right is wrong, you know, whatever. But I think we, again, I'm always go back to it, as long as this shit can keep being hypersexual.
Yeah.
Many more doors gonna keep breaking down, and you're gonna look up one day, and it's gonna be some of the most foul, and it might be in our lifetime, it might not. It's gonna be some disgusting shit. You're gonna be like, how the fuck did we get here?
Oh, it's gonna be in our lifetime.
I think we already there.
I think we're there. Look at the Texas 911 dispatcher. She was sexting 7 cops.
Yeah.
And sleeping with 2 of them, and her husband was the one who snitched on her.
Yeah.
Snitch ass nigga.
He didn't get the other 5 cops. He could have just let them hit before he got her fired.
Yeah, nigga, what you doing?
But how you got that much time? You're supposed to be answering 911 calls.
That explains why them niggas was beating the shit out of me on the highway. I called the cops. Nobody came.
Nobody answered.
The
phone just rang.
What the hell?
Hey, how do you
get his watch?
We're sorry. The 911 dispatcher you're trying
pussy
to reach is busy.
Captain Cooper like a motherfucker. Damn, bitch ass nigga.
But how do you feel as a man? Like, you find out that your girl's fucking texting fucking 7 dudes, fucking 2 others, and you just over here just eating out leftovers.
Go ahead and cry about that shit, and you gotta leave. Ain't no coming back from that.
Oh no, you
can't. It depends. Like,
I'm leaving.
It depends.
Gotta let it go.
You gotta tell you go back to your partner, man. I told you that pussy was good. You see niggas jumped on it.
Yeah.
No,
you jumped on it.
Yeah.
Listen, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I said this before. Like, there was a time I wish that we could have like freakier girls and shit. But like now I'm like, hey, can we slow this shit down? Because this shit is a little. This
Yeah,
has
you
gone
gotta
a
let
little
it
too
go.
far.
Yeah, if your chick out here texting 7 niggas and fucking multiple, you gotta let it go. That's not your woman. Like
That's what
Oh yeah,
streets.
that's
she's
the
for the
streets.
That's the streets, baby.
The streets. She for
once
the
she
fucking
put that phone
the
down, and she
freeway.
doing that, you gotta let it go.
She is for the whole
Ain't no-
squad.
She for the
literally.
interstate, nigga. She got to
You gotta
go.
ask what her mind is. She this motherfucker like, damn, it's like I'm fucked up out here.
Hey, I got a serious question for y'all. I just saw this today. I want to see how y'all feel about it. Doja Cat says she quit music.
I don't even know what a Doja Cat song
First of all,
sound like.
I love Doja Cat. She jams.
Name
Doja
one
Cat got that
song.
song. I don't know what it's like. I want to fuck all night. Yeah, that's my shit.
Doja
But
Cat.
everything else
damn.
been weird than a bitch.
Okay, so nah, that's not.
Yeah, just have that conversation with me. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's I don't fuck
Who sing the song? Apple bottom make it want to bite. That's I like
Oh,
that
no, that's
shit.
Cola Ray.
Oh, that's not Doja Cat.
No.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, Doja Cat. Nobody give a fuck about
She
you.
got that.
No,
that
she had
what it's
that,
like. That's my shit, bro.
I thought that was
She
her.
had
I was like,
that-
no, don't.
No,
don't
she
push
had that song. So during the pandemic, they did the red light challenge.
Yeah,
You know the song that went to it. That was Doja Cat.
I don't
Okay.
remember the song.
I don't remember how the song.
Did you partake in that challenge?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the
But-
link?
But
Come on, man.
once
What was the name of the
once she
challenge?
shaved her head and shaved her eyebrows and shaved everything, she looked weird as fuck.
She had like 1 or 2 songs I really like, but she be on some shit that I be like, bro, I'm good on.
She too weird for me.
But I think.
Oh, that put your head on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Yeah. Okay.
I'm finna find it on YouTube and play it for you.
I mean, I remember that beat, but I don't remember how the song went.
She hard.
Yeah, we just know that part.
Very
I
talented.
never heard
Here it
the
is
song.
right
She's
here.
extremely
Let's see if I can
talented.
play it
Like
out
she
loud.
just get a little too goofy. You feel me? And I can't.
Okay, let me see
I
if I
can't
can
fuck
play
with
it.
it.
I'm playing it off YouTube.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember the beat,
But I never heard the
go?
song. I always cut it off right
It's
there.
called Streets.
Streets. Okay.
I mean, the beat's cool.
All right. Salute to Doja Cat for having a tight beat. But did she sing or rap?
She do both.
So she can't sing.
She nice. She good. She's talented as fuck.
Can she sing?
She's weird than a
Yes.
bitch. Yeah, she can sing.
I'm just saying because there's a lot of people who can, they kind of hold a note but can't really sing. Okay, that's good. I love this song so much.
Well, hopefully,
shit play.
Cut that shit out.
hopefully yeah. Hopefully she did quit music next.
Yeah. Who else? Who else I want to quit next?
Shit, there's a bunch of motherfuckers.
What's it's somebody? Is it Lotto? She can quit next too, right?
No, I like Lotto.
You like everybody. Who you don't
No,
like?
I don't. I just like.
I think you like all the girls.
Right, all the
No,
girls.
that's not true.
Name one
It's
girl you don't
not
like.
true.
Who you don't like?
It's some people I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
So I didn't see you at the Ice Spice concert on your
I
story.
say I don't like her because she just sounds stupid.
Oh yeah, I went to the
Oh,
concert.
man, but that booty.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the booty. No, wait. How old is Ice Spice?
Yeah, I got it.
I don't wanna be groomed.
Hey, grooming.
I don't wanna be groomed.
Yes.
I don't want to be.
But I do
21, 22. We
think
good. Hey, we
like
good.
I do think like for women, if they're pretty, people don't care if they talented.
She looked like a little kid to me, dog.
People don't care if they're talented.
I don't like how she. I don't find attractive.
I agree with
She
that.
like a little kid to me.
Because
She look
I'll
like
say
Annie
this.
with the
Yeah.
ass and tits.
I'll say this, and people might disagree with me. I feel like Trina. Trina's been cute forever, but she has not been the best rapper to me, and she has had longevity. I think
Yeah.
because she looked good.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Trina really is. Her subject matter pretty much all about sex. Trina.
She 50 and still talking about dick.
That and
Killing
breaking
you
up.
hoes.
That's what we've been talking about all episode.
Killing you hoes.
Oh damn!
But
She do got one of my favorite songs though. Killing you hoes is one of my favorite songs though. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm just saying, like,
Do we feel like a bad bitch when
yeah,
you
I ain't gonna lie to you. I be
killing them hoes.
Shake my hand, shit. You know what I'm saying? I
He
be
shakes
killing-
his
I be
dreads
killing
like this.
you know what I'm
for no
I'm
reason.
killing them
saying?
hoes.
Talk to me nice, man.
But I do feel like some people have like 1 or 2 good hits. Like,
Oh yeah.
I can't stand Sukihana. I think she.
Oh.
Oh man, listen, y'all
But-
heard the new Sukihana song?
No.
But she do have a
Don't play
song.
none.
But she do have a song called "Pretty and Ratchet" that I like, and it's on my workout
Man,
playlist.
listen, I'm gonna play some Sukihana. This is Sukihana new song.
You a lie.
I bullshit you not. I'm finna play some of it.
Man, you got that shit in your phone, huh?
It's on YouTube.
Hey.
Listen to this shit.
Whoa.
Listen to this shit.
He just ate my ass, he wanna switch.
Listen
Yeah.
to this shit.
Now I'm eating his ass.
Oh, whoa.
Eating a nigga
Oh, wow.
ass.
Listen.
Wow.
Eating a nigga ass.
Hey.
Be eating niggas ass.
Yeah.
Now come on, dog. What we doing?
Bars,
What we
nigga.
doing, Suki?
Bars.
Bars.
What we doing?
Bitch should be put behind bars for this shit. Like, yeah.
But I mean, I just think like her persona is so out there, so ratchet and
hyper.
yeah, it's
It
just so.
I get burnt out. Sometimes
Man, this is
I get burnt
Sodom
out.
and Gomorrah, dog. This shit
we're
is Sodom and
fucked.
Gomorrah, dog. This shit is
We're
over
fucked.
with.
And I think too, because we getting older, so when we see it, it's just
Nah,
like,
I ain't never heard motherfuckers like, we eat niggas' ass.
It's too sexual. As a nigga that likes it, like it's too
It's much. That's what I'm
Like, you be like,
saying.
I'm
but in her defense, I'll play devil's advocate. It's
Okay.
a lot of niggas out here that like they ass ate. So what she's saying?
No, I'm not
some
talking
niggas-
about. I'm not talking
But-
about.
Oh, yeah,
but
y'all
I'm-
defended that real quick. Bro.
Yeah.
But what I'm,
I didn't-
but
I
no, I'm
didn't-
just.
Wait. Everybody
Yeah,
quiet. Everybody quiet. Go ahead, Grizzlie Adams.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I don't advocate for getting my ass ate, bro. If that's you, that's your thing.
But
You
what?
know what I'm saying? But I'll say this though.
Here we go.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
This is gonna be. Hey, we gonna make this the fucking commercial.
come on, man. God damn. It's my first day back, man.
Go ahead, walk into the.
Toss a salad at this.
I just think like
I'm not talking. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I want to piggyback on your point.
Go ahead.
I'm not really talking about the act itself. I'm just talking about just the like this shit is a lot of times women look at like being overly sexual as like liberating and shit like that.
Independent.
They call it like liberating and shit.
Yeah.
They say like, oh, I'm
female
just,
liberation.
yeah, and I'm like, no, this is just some slut shit, and you just
Can we agree that's some left wing shit? Can we agree to that?
What's that?
D. Francis, is this not some left wing shit?
How is it when
I don't think it's
when-
political.
when-
I don't think it's
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
political at all.
definitely-
But how is
Oh,
it?
it's so political.
How is it when it's been factually proven that the majority of porn is watched by conservative people?
That's not. But porn is something that you have to go on your phone and watch. You don't watch porn live on TV. You can't.
What are you
watch porn.
saying is left-wing
Hold on.
shit?
Left wing shit.
Sex?
Sexual liberation is left wing shit. It's left wing shit.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Left wing shit.
I don't even know what sexual liberation really is. So,
Well,
To me, it's the worst thing ever. Like I don't agree.
but
with
what
it.
is it?
Sexual liberation? That
Yeah.
you should be liberated through sex. Like you should be able to sleep with how many people you want to do if that makes you happy. But we both know you sleeping with multiple people, man or woman, is not a positive thing for you. We know that.
But we know there's the conservatives that are really
know that.
messing with little boys.
I think that's-
and child
I think
molesting.
I don't know. Biden probably said, "What's the name?" I don't know.
I
don't
just-
want to defend the.
I feel like this.
Them red niggas neither though. Them
I'll
niggas
say
fucked up.
this about female liberation because I am a female. I do understand how it came about, right? I think that as a whole, as women, we just got tired of men trying to police our bodies and tell us what we can and cannot do.
Right.
And people wanted to be free to say that, you know, if we're in a relationship and if you can do it, why can't I? Why is it?
I get that.
Why is it
Because
so out of mind that I
I get
don't
that, but
like
how
and
far
want?
does it go? How far
Now,
does it
I
go?
agree with that too. That it should be some limits.
Well, you as a woman, right? What makes you a woman is not the same thing that makes Luke a man. You can never horse shame Luke. You can never say, nigga, you slept with so many fucking women. You ain't shit. But with you even as a woman, another woman can sit in here and the minute y'all get into it, what's she gonna say? Oh, you a hoe. Not saying that you a hoe, but you're talking in general. That's the
I
first
get
thing y'all do. Because at the end of the day, you being a lady, sleeping around goes against every fabrication of being a lady. It is what it is. That's just like you can say tomorrow and say, continue to say, you know what, I want to date women. And then 6 weeks from now, you can say, I don't want to date women. After that 6 week period up, we never gonna miss you dating women again. If one of these motherfuckers did it, if I did it, that nigga gonna be gay for the rest of life.
For the rest of his
You
life.
just can't. I think to try to argue that point about we can't control, like it's just what it is. It just,
No,
like,
I get that,
Okay.
and I feel like there should be a limit. I just posted about this yesterday, and people got kind of in their feelings when I said we need to bring back morals, values, respect, and honest communication. Some of this stuff can be eliminated if people are just honest about who they are, what they like, and communicate that to their partners. I just feel like,
But what if your partner comes? What if you have a new partner every 6 weeks and you tell them what they like? Is that an issue?
I feel like, first of all, I don't believe in policing people's body. What you do
Sure.
with your body. For me as a woman, right? I just feel like the way I was raised and who I am, my morals and values won't let me do a lot of things that people do. Right? I'm not saying I have not slept with two people, you know,
At the same time?
not at the same time, because I'm just saying, like,
Same day.
Not even same day.
Stop lying.
Y'all gotta let him play. Let him
live. Let him breathe. Let him breathe.
But what I'm saying is we all had trial and error in this thing called life.
Of course.
But I'm just saying some things become very obsessive. Like it to me, it's about self-respect and self-esteem.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is why I think conservatives are needed in society. We need conservatives, not the Republicans that we have, because I think that they're full of shit. But we need like real conservatives.
We need balance.
We do need it because, listen, one door only opens the next. What she said about women being liberated, like, of course, women don't want men telling them what to do all the time. So, of course, they feel like they want to break free from that. But at some point, that shit it keeps going and it keeps going. It gets a little worse. It gets a little more and more. Then we get to the Sukianas of the world. And now we can't contain this shit because Sukiana is creating thousands and thousands of more little Sukianas coming up after her.
But at the same time,
not at the same time, it's not just her responsibility, but it's men that's promoting it too. No, it's men's fault. We created this shit.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I will always say we look at Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre as like heroes, but these niggas created the fucking mantra, we don't love these hoes and, bitches ain't shit. You can't talk to women like that for years and years and expect them to still want to be respectable. You know what I mean?
But I don't think that's what's causing this. What's causing this is what's promoted to you that it's okay. I think we could talk about somebody controlling your body as a woman, but the fact of the matter is me as a man, I care about what my woman think. So I can't be weak to my woman. You as a woman, you got a man, you care about if that nigga thinks you're a respectable woman. That's how it is. That's what it got to be. Shame is not a bad thing. I'm just not under the impersonation that shame is a bad thing. People need to be reprimanded. You need to be corrected. You need to be handled. Because if you don't, then you get this shit. To me, you can never be liberated through sex because sex takes too much. I'm a grown 38-year-old motherfucker. And I can't just lay down and sleep with anybody because then I lose my soul. Like sleeping with people that I don't give a fuck about. So to try to say, well, somebody needs to be liberated through, to me, that's poison. Anybody pushing that shit, to me, that's a bit poisoning. I don't think that you love somebody if you allow them to do any and everything under the sun just for their happiness. Because we both know if I could do something happy, I can go leave here today and eat some shit and it make me feel good when I'm eating it. Then I can wake up in the middle of the morning with heartburn. What make you laugh? Same thing make you laugh, make you cry. So I think the poison of this shit, anytime I see people pushing that shit, to me, it's just poison. To me, it's like misery loves company. It's like I'm fucked up, so come be fucked up with me. So I think that's the dangers of this shit. And I think that's where we headed. We fucked because now you do got, we was talking about pedophiles earlier. You do got little girls who sleeping with grown men pedophile, that these pedophiles probably don't even have to coerce because these little girls just as hypersexual as these grown niggas is. Or these grown ass women who sleep with these young boys, they ready to go at 14 too because this a hypersexual society. So I just think we're in a very dangerous part right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Grizzlie Adams, ladies and gentlemen, Grizzlie Adams, one time.
No, that was good. But
no, and I agree with him because it's like he said, the basis of it is love. We don't have love in society. Mm-hmm. And
I think that once we stop, and I'm not religious, but once we stop being religious as just a norm in society, all hell broke loose. And I can't. Just because I'm not religious don't mean I'm blind and like I'm dumb. Like I can understand why religion is important. Religion really teaches a lot of good shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And things that will actually keep society in check. But once we get to a point where that shit is no longer like widely accepted and widely practiced, man, we just living in hell at that point.
And that's what Earth is.
But I mean, a lot of the people that preach the hardest are the biggest hypocrites.
I mean,
but it ain't about the people. It's about the teaching.
Well, yeah,
that is true.
But the basis of every religion, I don't care whether you're a Muslim, I don't care whether you're Christian, I don't care whether you're Catholic. The basis of every religion is love. Like that's what that's what it is. Yeah, it is that people are preaching about loving yourself, loving your neighbor, being kind to one another, and I think we have gotten away from that.
I agree.
We have gotten away from loving each other, like wholeheartedly loving each other in our families, in our communities. just in relationships. Like, look now at all these marriages where people are just open. Like, I agree with Grizzly when he said that. Like, if you love somebody, you should be able to correct them in love to say, hey, this is detrimental to you and to us, to our family, to our legacy. We need to do something different because this has consequences to it.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that the aspect of it. No, for sure. What Grizzly said was not wrong at all, and religion does play a part in the moral compass of things because it makes you feel guilty about going to heaven, going to hell, those things that they think is the reason that they're acting in that form. Like, hey, I'm not going to do this because there's a chance I'm going to go to hell, and those are real consequences to them. I just don't understand why you need that to act right, or to be good, or to be kind, or to love your neighbor, or to.
I don't think you need it.
You don't need it. That's my thing.
Obviously, you don't, because people.
That's my aspect. You don't need religion to be a good person.
But what about the teachings of the religion?
But that's the thing. It's not.
That's literally where that comes from.
But my thing is this: if you have to have a guilt trip of how to be a good person, you're not a good person.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that people need to have a guilt trip, right? And when you're talking about religion, I get that there, like with anything, there's bad and there's good to anything. People have profit off religion.
It's a business.
In all religion.
Is that religion's fault, though?
No, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's not religion's fault. It's just that people have found a hustle in it. It's good and bad to anything, right? But the teachings itself are basic principles on how to live your life. I don't think that it guilt trip you. What it does is, it's the same thing that happened in the Garden of Eden. It introduces shame. You feel bad because morally you know that it's wrong.
I mean, we need that though. Jobs have that.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's just simply a consequence of your
right. You come to work late, you finna get rolled up.
But like it's called conviction. You are convicted that what you're doing is wrong. Because literally as a human, right, with human behavior, you can act bad for so long. You can do whatever you want to, but you do know that consequences is coming. That's human behavior. So I don't think that religion guilt trips you. It's just your self-awakening to say, hey, this shit is wrong. I need to stop this.
I think it kind of goes back when people say, do you whoop your kids? You shouldn't whoop your kids. But as a black man, like our black boys, like I have to reprimand them because life going to be harsh on them. So I got to let them know, hey, if you step out of line, you're going to get chastised because in life, once you leave this house, bro, you're going to get chastised. So you got to. I think when it comes to lack of religion in our community, yeah, we need it. We got to have it.
But
because
let me ask y'all a question. When kids at a very young age, when do they learn that they can like lie and get away with shit?
You're born that way.
No, I'm saying, when do they learn that?
No, you're born that way. And I'm telling you as a mother, like watching my sons grow up, right? When you watch any kid, right? If you tell a kid, a 2-year-old, don't do that, they will look at you and contemplate whether or not they should do it. They already know that it's wrong.
Exactly.
But it's just,
they testing boundaries.
It's not testing boundaries, but as a human, some things are innate in you. Like you're born knowing right from wrong.
But that's what I'm saying about his point. We need shit. Like the whole thing about religion and hell and shit, like I think it sounds like a bunch of bullshit, but
it is.
We need, okay, it may be, but there has to be consequences to actions. And I'm telling you one thing, what we talk about, how fucked up the society has gotten and how far away we've gotten from just, I guess, I don't want to say norm because like what do we consider normal? Do y'all consider this society now abnormal?
I do.
Okay, so then I'll use normal. As far as we've gotten away from normal, like what are the consequences coming down the line for the way that we're living now, the abnormal way that we're living now?
Chaotic. I mean,
see
it. You see random niggas walking into places, shooting shit up.
What?
You see,
keep talking.
Consistent sexual shit. You just see everything. You
see motherfuckers. I don't want to use the legal shit, but it's a lot of mental shit going on in this world. And I think that a lot of it has to do with the way the society is now. But listen, society, as I said before, is an experiment. All this shit's an experiment. Living together, living as a collective amongst one another, having rules. Because at some point, somebody gonna say, "Well, who in the fuck are you to say that I can or can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no ultimate nothing to say that we can't.
See what I think? I think I'm different. I think we're missing family values. I think we're missing the dynamics of husbands and wives. I think we're missing the dynamics of actual family.
You believe in marriage?
I've been married 18 years. I'm, two kids from the same, my wife is my
Let me ask
mother's
you this.
kids.
How you say religious bullshit, but you married though? And that's a religious, that's
Just because that's just because that's a religious deal doesn't mean that. So the thing is, I believe in having a husband and wife, raising a family together, teaching kids right from wrong, teaching them like, hey, together you can build more. Together you can protect yourself. Together, you got my back, I got yours. When I'm not looking, you're looking out for me. Yeah. You're looking out for my kids when I can't be there. I need to provide. That's what's missing. A lot of times.
So what happened to that?
But that's still religious.
In his culture, they still do it.
No, but I'm talking about as a society.
My culture doesn't more, but I see my culture changing too, though.
Yeah.
I see, because even in rural towns where it was impossible for divorces and affairs and all that stuff, now it's more prevalent where this girl is sleeping with this guy and that guy, or this guy is sleeping with half the little ranch, and it's all cool because of social media, because of TikTok, because of all these little different things that make it like acceptable, cool, the thing to do. Like, it's not like they make it like almost glamorous.
Well, I disagree with that. I feel like there's nothing new under the sun. These things have already been happening. I think social media amplified it because now you can see it. It's in your face 24/7.
Good point. Hell of a point.
It's always been happening. Little Susie has always been sleeping with the whole track team. It's just now social media has it that we live in a microwave society where information is given so much.
Wait a minute.
That you see it all the time.
But salute to Southside Chuck one time. Hey bro, the track team is running through Little Susie.
Yeah.
Can I get one on that one? Hold on. Can I get one? Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, these things have always been. People have always been cheating on their spouses. People have always been.
But it's not to this level, though, because.
No, it has been. Well, and maybe not in your culture, but in Black culture, that has been the norm. Our whole lives, we have known that Grandpa got another family down the street.
Well, that's a big general.
But what I'm saying is cheating has always been in the forefront.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hell of a discussion, ladies and gentlemen. It was
a great discussion.
Yes, indeed. Let's clap it up for us one time.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Kind of loud, but whatever. All right. I don't even know where do we start with that conversation?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
We started with the 911 dispatcher, and that's how we got there.
That
big old freak got us all that.
Still ain't answered the phone yet.
Hey, man, great conversation. Listen, where can you get this conversation? Where else can y'all get this except for the We Solemnly Swear podcast? Am I right?
The biggest, baddest podcast.
Biggest, baddest motherfucker. The one he don't even know the name to.
We so solemn.
Motherfucker dedicated his life to it, but he still don't know the name to it. But fuck it, I'm here.
I'm just here. Whatever we call this shit, I'm just here.
I'm here.
All right, look, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. Salute to my guy, Grizzlie Adams, for coming through. Hello, sir.
That boy really held it down, boy. That boy really brought the heat.
Listen, every time that boy pick up that phone, he start recording himself. He try to hit a mic
so
drop
smooth too.
So like I was saying, I'm better than you.
I just let him do his thing. I ain't want to call him out while he was doing it.
I saw it too. I was like, man, that's a pretty good idea. I'm gonna start recording my goddamn.
He kind of don't say shit, but then he put his glasses on. Hey man, you know what I think it is? Society. The society's really fucked.
He throw bass in his voice. And
yeah.
Bitch ass.
He had that mic drop moment.
Yeah, man. But hey, I love it, man. I love it, man. It's good to see you, man, across the table once again.
Really appreciate you.
All right, Queen Cortina. It was good to have a discussion with you, especially about the So the women's liberation shit is something that, like you said, and I'm gonna leave it there. Like you said about like women not wanting to be, just controlled. I agree with that. That, and I agree that the women's liberation movement did need to happen. But man, how do you stop shit?
But I'm gonna tell you why that could be like MLK said. I ran my people into a burning building because that was a white woman's liberation movement though. And then they bring our women in because it's never been a time where our women got a voice in our community. Like, it's louder than our voice, technically.
Yeah.
But they'll kind of sucker us in. They kind of divide us a little bit more. You feel what I'm saying? And now we at where we got a whole fucking gender war on the internet. You feel what I'm saying? Our women problems is not the same as white women problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, they even though they had their little oppression shit, our women's situation completely different from theirs. I just think that's but that's a whole different topic though. You feel what I'm saying? I sympathize with my sisters because I know what they going against. Them white women just whatever, you feel me? But
they needed numbers.
But you know how it go though, bro.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a wrap. Any last words, Alicia?
We out this bitch. It was a good podcast.
Hey,
man.
man.
Positive words, brother.
It was a good freaking podcast.
I echo my man's sentiment. Sentiment. Hey, I don't be looking at me. Y'all been saying words wrong all day. I heard you say contemplate some shit. I was like,
I don't remember that shit.
You were saying all kind of shit.
Either have video footage or didn't
I was just letting you cook. I was like, what this nigga just say? But no, I what's the word I'm looking for? Damn.
I don't know.
I second what Alicia said. We out this bitch. Y'all be cool. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week.
For sure.